Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're 8-4. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11, and it moves the from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get there. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. Now a first down throw. Gone. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. A run for Nick Chubb. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Third down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jalen Ferguson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Unexpected 4th down here.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they are on the board. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. Now Edwards-Helaire. A Tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him. Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man, space available.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
A 44-yard attempt.
Trying to move the chains with a surprise. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Deron Payne. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Field goal here. This one from 46 yards out. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10 to 3. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Out of the gun, Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Yep. The 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there. first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. To the air again. Goff. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
You do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch, but still, no yardage. Okay.
That's the score. Raiders. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Here's Goff. And he'll find Pittman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the 2nd half. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
29-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taylor take control of this game as we get down toward the end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 33. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 23. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead. Now we're getting to the good stuff here in overtime as this offense takes over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there in overtime, and even 40 yards.
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game. Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Dobbins running out of the gun. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And they find Miller. That's complete. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Dublin, 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and again for Dobbins. And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
In overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Dubliners, their hopes of a 500 season stay alive as they move to 7 and 8 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6 and 9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what?